Or I can try as well. And then you guys won't have to hold all your comments, okay? All right, I'm going to try to send you a request from here.
Hi,
Hi, Anne. Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay, I can hear you. Now, everybody, I'm not going to hold the comments. You do not have to stop comments. I won't be looking at the chat. I'm only going to be talking to Anne. But just be respectful. My mods can answer any questions. You can still tap the screen, share out the live. Just be open because you never know. There may be little bits for you. I call them little postcards. Your loved ones may pop in as I'm doing this and just say a quick hello. Don't comment about that necessarily until like towards the end. But all right, so Anne, you said father, is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm tuning in. There is a father energy. Now, this could be father, grandfather, or uncle. Okay. How do you connect with the D name? David, Danny.
My brother's name is Dean.
Okay, perfect. I got the D name right away. There was also, okay, who had an issue with the, like, it looks like it's an abdominal possibly area.
As in suffering or suffered.
Well, they might have crossed from something in the area of the abdominal.
Well, my dad, after he found out that he was sick, he found out that he actually had Crohn's disease.
Okay, all right, because he's showing me this area, the abdominal. Okay, so I think we do have data. I just wanted to make sure. There is, how do you connect to the number one? Somebody's
Oh.
birthday, the first of a month, somebody's birthday, anniversary, crossing over. Somebody was one when somebody passed. They could also be January because January is the first month.
Well, that's my birthday, but it's also me and my husband's anniversary today.
Today, well, happy anniversary.
Thank you.
Okay. Um, I'm going to say the one. But how does that connect to the one?
My birthday's in January.
Oh, perfect. Okay. That's what I wasn't sure I heard. Okay. So you validated that plus today's your anniversary, which I think is pretty cool. All right. So there is, yes, thank you. Who's the RO name? Ronald Roger Randall.
Um, Not RO, but RI, my brother Richard.
Okay, that's fine. I just got an R name. So when I throw things out, I just want to give you something to think about. So Richard, okay, perfect. So he's acknowledging your birthday. He's acknowledging, and your brother had the D name, and then he's talking about Richard. Do you have two brothers?
I have five.
Five. Okay. How do you connect to the number two? Are there two girls?
I have two younger sisters, yes.
Okay, thank you. You have two younger sisters. Okay. Just popping in with that. Who is there a Stephanie?
Stephanie.
Stephanie, a Stephen.
Steven, my other brother.
Oh, your other brother is Stephen?
Yeah.
Okay. So dad's throwing out some things just to validate, okay?
This is so
That,
exciting.
that's him. He's also showing me a pink carnation.
A pink carnation.
Now it looks like a carnation. It could be some other kind of flower that I see as a carnation. So either pink carnation might be somebody's favorite flower, something having to do with flowers, gardening, pink. But it's definitely a pink flower that looks. It could be a mum, I suppose. But
Probably talk about my mother.
oh, okay. Is your mom on Earth?
Yeah.
Okay. Does she garden?
Uh yeah, kind of. My father more or less had the green finger in the relationship, but she does like roses and stuff.
Okay. Well, he's talking about the pink carnation. So if That could be, if your dad's the gardener, I would take that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. There's also somebody buried side by side.
My dad and my little nephew, he passed 6 months after my dad died.
Okay, so all right, thank you for that, because validating, because he's like side by side. Okay. There is also the month of October.
That's the month my dad passed.
Okay. Is there a Jeremy? There's-
Brother called Jonathan.
Okay. Got that J name going.
Yeah.
Who, let me see what he's saying. Who didn't finish school?
Nearly all of us.
Okay. He's talking about didn't finish school. But is there somebody that recently went to a trade school or thinking about going into a trade school?
Between me and my younger brother, we both went back to college.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Like you're saying, you learned something else, you just didn't finish school. Okay, so
Yeah.
perfect. Is there Marvin, Mary?
His sister Mary.
Okay, so he's acknowledging his sister. He's also talking about being with the cousin. Is there a cousin? Now it could be a cousin your age, or it could be a cousin your dad's age. He's talking about being with a cousin on the other side.
Oh, there's so many that's passed, but there is a lot that's been younger, which would have been his nieces, so my cousin.
Okay, okay. Who's the B name?
B. Oh, my other brother Brian.
Your dad is talking about all the kids. Oh my goodness. Okay. So he is there with the cousin. There is two dogs. Two dogs.
Yeah.
They're showing me two dogs. I don't know. Did you have two dogs that passed?
Well, yeah, we had our family dog that passed a couple of years ago before he died, and then my little dog passed probably a couple of months ago. It died in like it was given birth and
Okay.
complications.
Don't give details, only because in case something pops up, I want it to come organic. So if you don't give me
Oh, okay.
more than I ask. Okay. So he's showing me the two dogs. So he is with the two dogs. Okay. There's also a Liz or Elizabeth.
No.
Elizabeth, let me just see if I can get some more information. Yes, thank you. When they have me do this with my hand, that means go back before your dad. This could be his grandmother. It could be older. I mean, it is older than your dad. So the Liz could be an aunt, a great aunt, or a great grandmother, or his grandmother.
I don't know any Elizabeth or Liz.
That's okay. Write it down, because there's something about that the word Liz is more prevalent, but I know Liz is short for Elizabeth, unless somebody went by Beth.
No.
Okay, write that down. Okay, maybe you can ask your mom. Could be connected to your mom's side as well. All right. Now, also, I want to remind you, could be connected to your spouse's side.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. There's no Elizabeths.
That's okay. I want to bring that up because sometimes they'll pop in and give information for the spouse's side, but that's okay. Write that down. It's all right to say no, because, this may pop up later. And even if it doesn't, it's okay. All right. People say, well, I'm supposed to know. Well, not necessarily.
Yeah.
Just be open, and something may pop up later. All right. So there is, okay, somebody's, I know it's your anniversary today, but I'm being shown balloons. So somebody released balloons during a celebration?
My sister's birthday, her 16th birthday, they released balloons in honor of my father.
Okay. That's what he's talking about. He's releasing the balloons. Okay. But that always tells me it's a celebration, and it's not for your anniversary because we already know that. So that's just another validation that he's coming through. Is there a Kenneth?
Kenneth. No.
Keisha, there's a K-E name.
There's a Keisha married to my dad's nephew.
Okay. He's acknowledging the Keisha. Oh, those wind chimes. It's probably your dad. Thank you, ma'am. So that's funny. I hear the wind chimes and then I see a goat. Is there somebody in the family that raises goats, or on a farm, or did somebody live near a pasture where there were goats?
Well, my house is known as a farmhouse, but my husband wanted to get a goat a couple of months ago.
Okay. So what's cool about what your dad just gave me, that's proof that he popped in. They see what we do on earth and they listen to what's happening. So it's his way of saying, I heard you talking about the goat. Okay. Those are current events and I love to have that. Okay.
Yeah.
There is also the number 4.
He found out that he was sick, and 4 months later he passed.
Okay, the 4. Okay, thank you. He's talking about you being the kindest of the group. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, you have a large family, obviously, but
Yeah.
he's talking about you in particular, being the kindest of all the kids. I mean, don't get them all riled up, but that's what he's saying. He's also showing me either crab legs, shrimp, fish. Who's big on that?
Well, I tried to make a shrimp dish for my husband there not long ago, and I messed it up. It was absolutely horrendous.
I think that's what your dad's talking about.
That's embarrassing.
I mean, they just like to joke about some things, and if you messed it up and it was just horrible, your dad's just acknowledging that, just making a little joke. Did some reservations go wrong somewhere?
Reservations.
Like somebody might have made a reservation, not today necessarily, because it's your wedding anniversary today, but something about reservations were made and it went wrong and things didn't go well. This could have been years back.
I don't know.
Okay. Now, if something happens did you guys make reservations for your anniversary tonight?
No, we just went off and we were gonna go to the cinema, but by the time we looked at the time, the movie was already on, so we didn't go.
Okay. Just write that down. Something about something that didn't go well with reservations, that something was off. It was really something important. So you might ask your mom about that. Okay.
Yeah.
I am being shown a red rose. So that's either, we know your dad was the gardener. If your mom planted red roses, or there's somebody named Rose.
My Aunt Rose.
Okay. He's acknowledging the rose. The number 7. The 7th of a month, somebody's been gone 7 years, something about July, or the 7th of a month is somebody's birthday or anniversary.
Well, it's my mom and dad's anniversary, the 1st of July.
Okay. He's acknowledging that. Who was the one that struggled or struggles with religion?
My brother, Stephen, and then me recently.
Okay. Like struggling with spirituality, religion.
Yeah.
He's acknowledging that. From what I pick up, I don't believe your dad was very strong religious either.
No, no.
Okay. Okay. And I
He
think
hated going to church.
what he's talking about is, it's okay to question things. Okay. It's
Yeah.
okay to question. Um, okay, let's see if we have something else from dad. Did somebody recently go and do an annual checkup at the doctor?
Um, Well, see, I had to make an appointment the last day, but I cancelled it. It's just the appointment that you have to make once you turn 25 and, getting checked
Oh,
out, but
okay.
I cancelled it.
Okay, he's just talking about an annual checkup. So if that's something that you've been in the works trying to do, he's just acknowledging that. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there a Patty, Patricia?
My daddy's called Patrick. My mommy always calls him Paddy.
Oh, okay, okay. So we got that. Your dad is just wanting to pop in. Now, yes, I think he chose today because it's your wedding anniversary. Um, oh, did you have any pink carnations at your wedding?
Um, no, I don't think so.
I thought I saw one in somebody's lapel, but that's okay. Um, it looked pinkish. That's okay when we're talking about your
I
wedding.
wore like a pinkish dress after.
Okay. It was something in a lapel, but that's okay. That could be somebody else's wedding that may have happened or is coming up. The a pink. He's talking about the pink carnation again, so that's twice. I hope this brought you some comfort. I hope it helped you.
Yeah, it's really weird, like because I've seen people come up on my For You page before, and I always hoped and prayed that he'd come through and say something to me, because I needed an awful lot of reassurance because I didn't feel him around me at all. Like I always thought like that once he passed, it was just gone. Like all my family seemed to feel that he's around, but I never do.
Well, he's very much around talking about these current things, and if your husband wants to buy a goat, let him buy a goat. Okay,
He
just
goes
saying.
through enough phases. I let him buy chickens as well.
That is so cute. So I hope it helped you, brought you some comfort. Now, if
Thank
I'm
you.
able to technically save this, and if I can, I would like to put it on the tube. Would I
Yeah,
have your permission to do so?
yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, thank you, thank you.